Hey everyone, one of the people that I have admired most along my journey is Nikola Tesla. Just an amazing, amazing person, did so much for humanity, even though a lot of it still is being hidden away for the good of humanity. But so many great things were done. His connection to the Akashic records, his connection to cosmic, his soul family, his star family was just absolutely incredible. And this allowed him to ground just amazing information for the good of the planet. Well, I wanted to bring attention to one of his inventions, the Tesla coil, which is a device that transmits energy wirelessly or power wirelessly. If you could picture the coil, I've got an image up here. We have an energetic ball, and what's happening is energy is being transmitted away from this out into the ether. Okay. But when we look at that and get into a situation where the energy is just kind of spinning off of that in all kinds of different directions, we could liken that visualization to our subconscious programming, our subconscious mind. What happens is we have thoughts throughout the day that are unconscious, we're not aware of them, that are constantly going out into the ether, into the quantum field. And these thoughts are affecting our reality. Now, the issue is they're based on programming, they're based on traumas, they're based on fear, anxiety, things of that nature. And they're constantly flying off, thousands of these thoughts per day. So when you envision this coil and have electricity kind of just shooting off in all directions, it's going to be a weak flow, not very strong, but very incoherent. And what that happens with that is it starts to manifest situations that are in alignment with those thoughts. And it's very haphazard. That's why throughout our day, when we're not aware of the thoughts that are coming up, we tend to run into situations that kind of wobble us a little bit. We really don't feel really good. We can't always put a finger as to why we don't feel so good, why we feel a little bit out of alignment, but it's because we have thousands of thoughts going off. So when you think of this coil and you think of like thousands of little lightning bolts going off, they're not very strong, they're weak, but yet they have a big effect on the whole, okay? Because our energy is being fragmented off in many different directions, right? With each thought, thousands of different directions. And that creates an incredible state of incoherence. Now, when we again picture the Tesla coil and we can bring that energy into the whole and focus, okay, with intent, and we bring it into the whole by becoming aware of these thoughts, becoming aware of the programming. And when we do that, we sit and we be present with it. We feel it. We start to reclaim all of these hundreds or thousands of little lightning bolts that are coming off this coil. We bring them back into the whole. And what happens is when we are whole or in this state of wholeness, we have consciousness, right? These subconscious thoughts are not flying off in all directions. We can start to take a step with intent. And when we do that, we can literally focus this energy that was shooting off and fragmented into thousands of thoughts or thousands of little lightning bolts off of this Tesla coil. We could focus it in one direction, maybe two directions. And that thought with intent, that thought that is with alignment, will shoot off or fire off of this coil with so much more power, so much more energy in a direction that is in alignment with our higher self, with our soul, with our divine plan. This energy will reach the quantum field and spread wirelessly, if we want to use that term, throughout the universe and have far-reaching effects. So that's what we could do. That's the power that we are. If we think of ourselves as this Tesla coil, when we could pull in, bring awareness to pull in all these little fragments of energy that are kind of shooting out haphazardly, bring it into coherence, and then have a thought that is in alignment with our divine purpose, we can direct a much more powerful arc of electricity out into the universe, out into the ether, that will have an amazing effect quantumly on this time-space reality, right? Because we know that we collapse the quantum wave with observation, with consciousness, with intent. Okay, so when we're haphazardly shooting energy out because of our programming, we're having a minimal effect on the reality, but yet over time, these situations that trigger us could start to creep up, right? Because subconsciously we're sending this energy out there. But when we, really we could pull that in, create coherence, and fire that energy off in a direction in alignment, there is so much more observance, so much more consciousness, awareness in those thoughts that they can be far reaching. Okay, remember, we're in a time-space reality. If we could up the frequency into the quantum realm, quantum space, we could affect time and space from anywhere. That really doesn't, it's not relevant anymore, right? Because everything is just existing in the now. So we kind of pull time space aside, and now we have just this amazing power of a conscious intent in a thought firing off in one direction. All the energy is firing off in one direction and affecting the entire universe. And that creates an incredible, powerful opportunity to manifest. So think of yourself as this coil. When you're going, throughout your day, kind of doing your thing, not bringing awareness to your body, just remember that you are this coil that is shooting thousands of tiny little lightning bolts out that don't have a lot of power, and they're not in alignment with your soul. Okay, it's a drain on your energy. Reclaim your power, fire that energy off in a direction with conscious intent, and that will start to really collapse the quantum field from energy into a particle, will collapse the wave, and you will literally start to manifest the life that you desire, whatever is behind those conscious thoughts that are projecting that energy out into the universe. So hope this video resonated with you guys. If you know anybody that this video can help, please feel free to share it. If you're watching on Facebook and Instagram, like and follow. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.